Hey there, fellow adventurers and maybe some skeptics too. Are you ready to dive into the dark side of tourism? We're about to explore the top 5 haunted places you should never, ever visit alone. I mean it, don't even think about it. We're talking about places where the air is thick with dread and every creak of the floorboard could be, just the house settling, or a restless spirit making its presence known. So buckle up, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our spooky adventures, and get ready to explore the shadowy corners of the world. Let's go! Alright, let's kick things off with a classic, the Amityville Horror House. This place is practically synonymous with haunted houses. In 1974, Ronald DeFeo Jr. committed a horrifying act, taking the lives of his family in this very house. But the story doesn't end there. The Lutz family moved in shortly after, hoping for a fresh start. Big mistake. They only lasted a month, driven out by intense paranormal activity. Doors slammed shut on their own, icy cold spots sent shivers down their spines, and the air was thick with unexplained rancid odors. But the most terrifying experience? They claimed to have seen glowing red eyes staring at them from the darkness outside the house. I mean, can you imagine? No judgment from me if you noped out of there too. This place is so messed up it inspired a whole bunch of Amityville horror movies and books. Talk about a lasting legacy of terror. Next up, we're jetting off to France, to a stunning castle with a grim history, Chateau de Brissac. Now this place is straight out of a fairy tale, all majestic towers and sprawling grounds. But don't let the beauty fool you. This place has a dark side. It's haunted by a specter they call the Green Lady. And trust me, she's not there to offer fashion advice. This ghost is known for her chilling appearance. No eyes, no nose, just a blank face. They say she's the spirit of Charlotte de Valois, who was brutally murdered by her own husband back in the 1400s after he discovered her infidelity. Talk about a messy divorce. Now Charlotte wanders the halls at night, her presence sending chills down the spines of anyone who crosses her path. Guests have reported feeling an overwhelming sense of dread, and some even claim to have seen her, clad in a green dress, her face a haunting, empty canvas. Chapter 3, Monte Cristo Homestead, Australia's hotspot of haunted happenings. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading down under to Australia, to a place that's practically bursting with paranormal activity, the Monte Cristo Homestead. Nestled in the small town of Junee, New South Wales, this historic mansion has a reputation that sends shivers down the spine of even the most seasoned ghost hunters. This place is considered Australia's most haunted house, and for good reason. Built in 1885 by Christopher William Crawley, the homestead has seen its fair share of tragedy and mystery over the years. It seems like every corner has a ghost story attached to it. From the grand staircase to the shadowy hallways, the air is thick with the presence of those who once lived and died within its walls. The most famous spirit is Elizabeth Crawley, a widow who became a recluse after the death of her husband. She was known for her strict and often harsh demeanor, and her spirit is said to still roam the halls, keeping a watchful eye on her beloved home. She's often seen still clutching a silver cross, her spectral form a haunting reminder of her sorrow. But wait, there's more. Elizabeth's presence is often accompanied by a sudden drop in temperature and the faint scent of lavender, her favorite perfume. A stable boy met a gruesome end here, burned alive in a tragic accident. His screams are said to echo through the night, a chilling reminder of the horror he endured. And if that wasn't enough, there's also the ghost of a mentally ill man who was kept chained up in the house for over 40 years. His restless spirit is often felt in the cold, dark corners of the homestead, a testament to the cruelty he suffered. Yeah, you heard that right. 40 years. Imagine the torment and despair that must have filled those decades. The energy here must be off the charts. Paranormal investigators have recorded countless instances of unexplained phenomena, from eerie voices to sudden, inexplicable movements. With so much tragedy and despair soaked into its walls, it's no wonder the Monte Cristo homestead is a hotbed of paranormal activity. Visitors often report feeling an overwhelming sense of sadness and dread, as if the very essence of the house is steeped in sorrow. Today, the homestead is a popular destination for ghost tours, drawing thrill seekers and paranormal enthusiasts from all over the world. Each tour offers a glimpse into the dark history of the house, with guides sharing spine-tingling tales of the spirits that still linger. So, if you're ever in Australia and have a taste for the supernatural, the Monte Cristo homestead is a must-visit. Just be prepared, you might leave with more than just memories. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's no denying the chilling allure of this haunted mansion. Monte Cristo Homestead remains a testament to the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding, a place where the past and present intertwine in the most eerie of ways. Chapter 4, Myrtles Plantation, where history hangs heavy. Get ready for another chilling chapter because we're heading back to the US, to a place steeped in history and tragedy, the Myrtles Plantation in Louisiana. This plantation, built in 1796 by General David Bradford, is not just a historical landmark but a hotspot for paranormal activity. Its walls have witnessed centuries of human drama, from the joys of family life to the darkest moments of human cruelty. This place is considered one of the most haunted locations in America, and its sinister reputation is well earned. The plantation's eerie atmosphere is palpable, especially as the sun sets and shadows lengthen, casting an otherworldly glow over the grounds. The story goes that a slave named Chloe, seeking revenge for her mistreatment, poisoned her master's family. Chloe's tale is one of desperation and vengeance. She was said to have been caught eavesdropping and, as punishment, had her ear cut off. To exact her revenge, she baked a poisonous cake that led to the deaths of the master's wife and 2 daughters. Her act of defiance cost her her life, as she was caught and lynched by the other slaves on the plantation. The other slaves, fearing retribution, took matters into their own hands, and Chloe met a grim fate. Her tragic end only added to the plantation's dark history. Now Chloe's spirit is said to roam the grounds, her anger and sorrow palpable to those who dare to enter. Visitors often report feeling an overwhelming sense of sadness and dread, as if Chloe's spirit is still seeking justice for the wrongs done to her. But Chloe isn't the only restless soul at Myrtles Plantation. The plantation's long history has left it teeming with spirits, each with their own story to tell. Visitors have reported hearing ghostly piano music echoing through the halls, the keys seemingly played by unseen hands. This spectral music often fills the night air, adding to the plantation's eerie ambiance. And if that wasn't creepy enough, there have been sightings of children's spirits, their laughter carrying on the breeze as they dart through the plantation's shadowy corners. These ghostly children are believed to be the spirits of those who once lived and played on the grounds, their innocent laughter now a haunting reminder of the past. There's even a famous photograph that supposedly shows Chloe's ghost staring out from a window. This photograph has been the subject of much debate and analysis, with some swearing by its authenticity and others dismissing it as a mere trick of the light. Is it real, or just a trick of the light? You decide. The Myrtles Plantation remains a place where history and the supernatural intertwine, leaving visitors with more questions than answers. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's no denying the heavy atmosphere that hangs over this historic site, making it a must-visit for anyone interested in the paranormal or the rich, albeit dark history of the American South. Chapter 5, The Ancient Ram Inn, a portal to the paranormal. Last but certainly not least, we're traveling across the pond to England, to a place that's as old as it is terrifying, the Ancient Ram Inn. Nestled in the quaint village of Watton-under-Edge in Gloucestershire, this inn is not just a relic of the past, but a living, breathing entity of mystery and fear. This inn dates all the way back to 1145, and let me tell you, it's seen some things. Over the centuries, it has been a witness to countless events, both mundane and macabre. Its walls have absorbed the energy of every soul that has passed through, creating an atmosphere thick with history and, some say, the supernatural. Built on top of ancient pagan burial grounds, some believe the inn acts as a portal, a gateway for dark spirits to cross over into our world. The land itself is steeped in ancient rituals and ceremonies, and the inn's foundation is said to be a hotspot for paranormal activity. The very ground it stands on is believed to be charged with mystical energy, making it a beacon for spirits. One of the most chilling tales associated with the ancient Ram Inn is that of a witch who was burned at the stake right outside its doors. This tragic event has left an indelible mark on the inn's history. Her tormented spirit is said to linger within the inn's walls, her presence felt by those who dare to spend the night. Visitors have reported seeing her apparition, a shadowy figure that roams the halls, her anguish palpable. Her tormented spirit is said to linger within the inn's walls, her presence felt by those who dare to spend the night. The inn's interior is a labyrinth of dark, narrow corridors and creaky floorboards, each step echoing with the whispers of the past. The atmosphere is thick with an unsettling energy, as if the very air is charged with the presence of unseen entities. Guests have reported feeling unseen hands grabbing at them in the darkness, their touch sending shivers down their spines. Some have felt a cold breath on their necks, while others have heard disembodied voices whispering in their ears. The experiences are so vivid and unsettling that many have fled in the middle of the night, unable to bear the oppressive atmosphere. Strange, unexplained noises echo through the ancient timbers, and objects have a habit of moving on their own, as if manipulated by unseen forces. Doors creak open and shut, lights flicker, and furniture shifts without any apparent cause. These occurrences are not just rare anomalies, but frequent events that have been documented by numerous visitors. Even seasoned ghost hunters have been known to get the creeps at the ancient Ram Inn. Equipped with the latest technology, they have captured eerie EVPs, shadowy figures on camera, and sudden drops in temperature. Despite their experience, many have admitted to feeling an overwhelming sense of dread, as if they are being watched by unseen eyes. It's a place where the veil between our world and the next seems perilously thin. The ancient Ram Inn stands as a testament to the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding, a place where history and the supernatural intertwine. Whether you are a skeptic or a believer, one thing is certain: a visit to the ancient Ram Inn is an experience you will never forget. Outro: until next time, sleep tight, or try to. So, there you have it, 5 haunted hotspots that are definitely not for the faint of heart. If you ever find yourself near any of these places, proceed with caution, and maybe bring a friend. Or 10. Remember, the world is a strange and mysterious place, full of shadows and secrets waiting to be uncovered. If you enjoyed this journey into the dark side, hit that like button and subscribe for more spine-tingling adventures. Until next time, sweet dreams.